Good morning, students, teachers, and staff, and welcome on this wonderful Friday. We have our first telecast of the year, and I have some very special guests with me this morning who are going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance and our Roar Pledge. We have Luke Metzmeyer, who is a fourth grader, and Amaya Jordan, who is a fourth grader. They are going to lead us in our pledge. If you would stand up and our Roar Pledge. So I will turn it over to them.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I shall demonstrate respect for ourselves and others, ownership of your choices and behavior, achievement to reach your personal goals, and responsibility for your actions and your learning.
Great job to both of you. How is school going, Luke?
Good.
So far, what do you think about the beginning of school?
I really like it.
How are the lunches?
Good.
All right. It's important our lunches be great, right? Amaya, what about you? What have you liked about the first days of school the best?
That we don't really have much homework.
Okay.
Stay loud.
And
how are you enjoying your teachers and being back in person in school?
my teacher's really good. She's nice.
Who's your homeroom teacher?
Miss Hatfield.
All right, you want to give a shout out to your class?
I would like to shout out to my teacher and my classmates.
All right, Luke, what about you? Who is your teacher?
Miss Means.
You want to give a shout out to your class and your fans out there?
Hi.
All right. Well, great job, you two. You did a wonderful job on the pledge and the roar. Have a great rest of the day, okay?
Thanks.
All right, wonderful. Well, it's just great to be back, and our students are off to a great start. The building looks good. We had the media out here on the first day, and Wilder was featured in the Courier Journal on WDRB, WLKY. There may have been a couple other news channels. The building looked really good. Students have been doing their very best. We're working through a lot of our systems, and sometimes there are kinks at the beginning of school, but each day should keep getting better and better. So it's wonderful to be back. It's wonderful to be in person. We haven't done this for about, it's been a long time. It's been about 16 months since we've all been together, this many of us back. So it's great to see everyone, and we're off to a great start. I want to bring on to our show this morning a couple of students that actually were interviewed and did a terrific job. And we have with us two students, Adriana Pennington. Raise your hand, Adriana. And we have Carolina Norfleet. Raise your hand. All right. And I'll start first with you, Adriana. How did it go? How did it feel to be interviewed by the news?
Great.
You did a great job. Did your parents get to see you on the news?
Yes.
All right. And anything you want to say to your friends while we're on the telecast this morning?
No, not really.
Well, I think you did a great job. Carolina, what about you? How did it feel to be on the news and to be interviewed?
It felt really, really good.
All right. Well, anything you want to shout out to your friends out in school?
Have a good day.
Well, I think you both represented Wilder really, really well, and I was very proud of you. And I want you to have a great year ahead. And it was just a terrific start. Very proud of both of you. And you both are our first two students of the week for your leadership. And so we're very proud of you. And we have something special for you. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Great job, young ladies. Awesome job. So Carolina Norfleet and Adriana Pennington. Two Wilder terrific students that were featured and interviewed by the news. They did a great job. Also, we had a staff member that we are recognizing this week that was interviewed and did a terrific job speaking to the press, but also in a new role as a first grade teacher, and that's Mrs. Boers. Mrs. Boers has been a second grade teacher this year. She started off in first grade, and on her first day in her new position as a first grade teacher, she was interviewed by several different news channels and represented Wilder really, really well. And so we are all very proud of you, Mrs. Boers. And Mrs. Boers, you are our staff person of the week. So a big shout out to you. Once again, it's just great to be back this week. I also want to advertise for our PTA that they are going to be having a back to school splash at the YMCA Calypso Cove on Saturday, 7:30 to 9:30, if you would like to come out. Also, I want to remind all of our boys and girls and our staff members to follow our Healthy at School guidelines. It's important to put that mask on and keep it on throughout the day. It's important to keep your distancing between each other throughout the day and listen to your teachers. Wash our hands. We must wash our hands and use our hand sanitizer to stay as clean as possible to stop any kind of transmission. And then also yesterday, I talked with the school over the PA about not using the water fountains. We will only be using filling stations. We will only be using those fountains to fill up water bottles or cups, but we are not to drink from any of those places. So please make sure that you are following all of the Healthy at School guidelines so that we can keep everyone in school and keep school from being interrupted. Shout out to all of our staff, students, and parents who have been doing such a great job at following them thus far. And we've just got to keep that up. I also have another special guest on this morning. Wilder is a place where we bring in students from Bellarmine that come in who are in a teacher education program to work with our teachers. We have such special teachers at Wilder. We have folks that come in to study them while they are becoming teachers. And we have a very special one this morning from Bellarmine. How are you this morning?
I'm good. Good morning, everyone.
Can you tell everyone out there your name and who the teacher that you're working with is?
I'm Nicole Bella, and I'm here with Miss Herberger to work with a few students. So you may see me around doing bus duty or walking you to class.
Well, it is great to have you with us. And, you know, I wanted to bring you on today to thank you because you and our student teachers have been working so hard with everyone, all of our kiddos, to get them into the classroom and get them engaged in learning and volunteering your time to help do whatever. And so we're very proud of you and all of your counterparts. So thank you so much. And thank you for being part of Wilder.
Thank you.
Anything you want to share about your how you feel about our school after just a couple days?
Yes, actually, I love how positive it is here. All the students come so excited to class, and they are just trying to run off the bus to get to their class. And I just love how this is such a positive environment and makes students excited to get to school and get to their class and learn more things each day.
Well, thank you so much. And we look forward to your continued work here and supporting you. We're very supportive of our folks becoming teachers. It's important that we do that. And we have a great partnership with Ballard to that end with high school students. So great having you. Thank you again.
Thank you.
All right. Typically each week we will have our words of wisdom. But my words today are this. Wilder's motto is Wilder Wildcats always do their best. And it's very important that boys and girls do their best, whether it's in their behavior, following all of the rules and the roar, or whether it's following the Healthy at School guidelines, or more importantly, following your teachers as you are experiencing new learning. to do your best in in the classroom on your academic work. Here at Wilder, we expect nothing less than your best. And that's why we always close out with saying, as we will say today to close out, Wilder Wildcats always do their best. Have a great rest of the day, boys and girls and staff, and have a great weekend. And we'll see you refreshed and back on Monday.